Yes, I may be an absolute lunatic with the amount of political risk I am currently running in my portfolio. As always, this is not investing advice, but some of these valuations are just too good. So today we're covering Petrobras, which is a major oil and gas producer out of Brazil. It is the biggest oil and gas producer in Latin America. Every time there is an election in Latin America and there's a slight possibility of a leftist government coming into power, there's certain stocks that just seem to absolutely get sold off like they're going to zero with absolute disregard for their future cash flows, valuations, or actually how they behaved in the previous leftist governments. And the perfect example of this actually is the stock that we covered last week, which was Eco Petrol. So go check out that video if you haven't. And today's stock, which has a lot of similarities with Eco Petrol, which is Petrobras. As you can see from the stock price chart, it's basically halved since the announcement of Luna taking presidential power in Brazil. These are the trades that I love, and I'm presuming if you're subscribed to this channel, you also love these type of trades where it just seems that some things are just too good to be true. And yeah, I think that is the case with Petrobras, and we're going to cover exactly why that is. It generated 33 billion with a current market cap of 57 billion. So it generated nearly, actually over half of its market cap in the last 12 months, which is quite astounding. They also earned around 9 billion in 2021 when the average Brent price was around $70. If our expectation is that the average Brent price will trade above 70 in the coming years, Petrobras would be actually generating more than its current market cap. So the stock price at the moment, I consider it to be very cheap. On top of the discount valuation we are getting with the stock price, Petrobras also provides a very strong dividend yield, 64.4%. In real terms, that means if you owned 100 shares of this company on September the 8th, you will be paid at $16.46, and on December $44.13. So to date, we can see that Petrobras has actually paid out $5.82 in the year 2022. That means on a $9 stock, Petrobras is paying $5.82 in dividends. Basically, this means that you're buying a share for $9, and at the end of the year, the company is giving you $5.82 back. That alone is the reason why I'm buying this stock. It's interesting to note that Luna was actually president of Brazil before, and we actually have some historical chart data to go off actually what happened. So as you can see, the actual company, which paid over 50% of its shares in dividends alone last year, like we just covered, yeah, during his presidency, his first one, it was around the $2 mark, and it actually climbed all the way up to 75. And maybe, all of the arguments being made today about, leftists and he's going to privatize the company, he's going to tax it heavily, etc., were probably true back then as well, and the company did amazingly well. Now, I get it. I get that there is a lot of political risk and this could go very badly. But just like everything in life, nothing's a sure bet. So you have to really look at the risk to reward. And if that's a good bet to take. And for me personally, I do think this is a good bet to take. And your outlook for oil is bullish, then this company has oil, it has natural gas, it also has the possibility to expand that. And if you're expecting the Brent price to just average around $75 for years, you know, then this company is basically great. I other than the political risk, I don't really see anything wrong with this company. And yeah, so I'm personally, as I mentioned, this is not investing advice. I did invest in this company because of those juicy dividends. And you may notice that there is two ticker symbols for this company. One is PBR, and then there is another one called PBRA. And the following screenshot shows like the differences between the two. So if you're interested in the dividends and you don't really care about this voting rights, etc., or the liquidity, and to be honest, of course, I don't care like about the voting rights. My measly shares won't even carry much, and yeah, I'm not planning on trading it in and out. Or then yeah, PBR is the better bet, as it costs less, and therefore you get more shares, and therefore you get more dividends in return, which you can reinvest in the company. If you like option trading and you want to do some options or covered calls against this, then PBR is your best bet, as it has like weekly options. So yeah, that's Petrobras looking very good. Could look very bad. Let's see how it goes. As always, not investing advice.